Good morning, welcome back to my channel. Today is Friday the 26th of May. It's currently 9:30 a.m. and I've just been sat here chilling on my sofa all morning. I'm joking, I haven't. I've just been resting for the last half an hour, just getting back to some client messages, some Instagram messages and things like that. But me and Ron went out for a walk this morning, and funnily enough, that when I said last week in my vlog, not every day starts like this. Since then, every day has started exactly like that. We've done the exact walk for 8 days in a row, and do you know what? It's just been so nice. It's really, really sunny in the UK, or at least in South Wales at the moment, and I'm just buzzing with it. I absolutely love getting up in the morning, the sun shining through the window. It just makes me want to get up and get out. Now, I always do my steps, but nothing beats going out in the fresh outdoors, you know, plodding along on the treadmill in the studio, watching YouTube videos is okay, but getting outside and into some greenery and some fresh air, I think there's no better way to start the day than that. And the walk is getting me around 6,500 to 7,000 steps, or even 8,000 depending on the route we go and how much time we have in the morning. And my target is 12,000, so it gets me a really, really good chunk and sets me up nicely for the day. I haven't done my cardio yet. Cardio is still at 20 minutes. It's not 20 minutes, it's 200 calories, which usually takes me in the region of 20 minutes. Sometimes a little bit less, sometimes a little bit more, depending on how much effort I've put in. So I will be doing cardio later this evening. That's sort of the new routine I've been adopting for the last 8 days, getting up, going out for a nice long walk, doing a big chunk of work, usually client check-ins. Today isn't a client check-in day, it's just a lot of work on new programs, updating client programs, setting up new starters. I've got a few consultation calls, so it is a busy work day, but not with client check-ins. But I'm just enjoying, while my cardio is still fairly low, I'm enjoying doing that in the evening and just starting my day off with a nice big walk. So I will be training upper body later as well. But what I thought I would do is take you along on the day with me, but I'll also show you what I'm going to be eating for the rest of the day, because my coach may or may not have increased my calories on Monday when she gave me my check-in feedback. So I'm just going to make my breakfast, and then I will take you along on the day with me and show you what else I'm going to be eating. Okay, first up, we've got my breakfast. 50 grams of oats, 130 grams of almond milk, 20 grams of blueberries, which are mixed in with the oats underneath, 50 grams of strawberries, and 9 grams of peanut butter. My absolute favourite meal. Okay, so I'm just going to sit down and eat my breakfast. This is a bowl. If you're wondering, like, why is she eating out of that? I mean, I don't present my food very well at all. I've had this bowl for so many years. I don't even know where it came from. I think it was just given to me by, I don't know, maybe my grandma or something like that. Anyway, I just absolutely love it. It's the perfect bowl for oats. I eat out of it every single day. It's my bowl. I don't care what it looks like. It's got chips all over it, but it's my bloody favourite one. And this is also my favourite spoon. Literally just a normal teaspoon that came from, I think, my old works canteen. And it's just like the perfect, you know, like the perfect size, and the way the spoon just fits in your mouth, like it's just perfect. So this is my bowl and my spoon for breakfast, because I've got a different favourite bowl for my evening meal, which I will show you later. But what I'm going to do now is I'm just going to sit down. I'm going to eat my breakfast. This is a breakfast that I've eaten literally for, I want to say 15 years. I absolutely love oats. Like, I can't explain how much I love this. I could genuinely eat it for nearly all of my meals and not get bored. I never get bored of it. So this will probably be my breakfast for 99% of the what I eat in a day videos that I do throughout this prep. The only difference will be obviously the difference in quantities as time goes on. My amount of oats will reduce, the peanut butter will reduce and probably eventually go, and things like that. But for now, I'm enjoying 50 whole grams of oats, and it feels like heaven because my calories went up on Monday, which I'm super excited about. So I'll talk a little bit more about that later, because for now, I want to eat my oats. So I'll see you in a little bit. currently 3 hours later. It's 12:30 p.m. and I'm just about to have a little bit of a snack. I've just got off a consultation call with a potential new client. That was really nice, and I've also been doing some programming. I've still got lots and lots of work to do, so it's definitely a long day at the laptop for me, outside of getting the rest of my steps in, doing my cardio obviously, which I'll do this evening, and training. I've got an upper body session coming up today, but apart from that I'm going to be in the office where I always am, working away. But for now I'm having this snack. So I'm having a protein bar, Grenade Oreo, the absolute best flavour. If you haven't tried it yet, you need to try it. Now, this is something that I don't have all the time in my diet. I've started having them a little bit more recently just because my calories have gone a little bit higher, and yes, I'm officially sort of in prep, but really I'm in a priming phase at the moment where my calories are just going a little bit higher. We're just trying to get my body to a nice place where I've got energy, and where we've also got room to make changes going forward. So calories have been being bumped up. So yes, I am in prep, but I'm not actually like cutting necessarily at the moment. I'm in a priming phase, as my coach is calling it. So I know that I'm going to have to cut these out, especially as calories go that little bit lower and we get deeper and deeper into prep. So for now, I'm just going to enjoy the odd protein bar. So that is my snack that I'm choosing to have. And obviously I've got that along with my Monster, Lewis Hamilton Monster, which is my current favourite, alongside the White OG. You can't beat the White OG. So they're on a par, I think. You'll have to let me know in the comments below what your favourite Monster is. For a while it was the Mango Fiesta. I did really love that, but I think I had it so much that I just went off it. And I do tend to have a Monster every day. I never, ever, ever used to drink fizzy drinks. I only drank water until I was in my photo shoot prep last year, when I started having a Monster and a Pepsi Max, and I've kind of just kept that up as a habit. But it also is a bit of enjoyment. I do enjoy them. There's nothing wrong with having the odd one or two. Obviously the zero sugar variety, so I'm just going to keep them in because it's nice to have a little bit of enjoyment in your life as well. Dieting doesn't have to absolutely suck. It doesn't have to be completely boring. And I thought I'd just talk a bit about that actually, because as I mentioned earlier, I'm calculating my calories for the day ahead. So you've probably guessed that I'm not on a meal plan. I do use a flexible dieting approach. So my coach gives me the calories and macros she wants me to have, and I then calculate my food, and it varies. What I do is I keep some staples in my diet. So on a day-to-day basis, I've pretty much got 3 to 4 staple meals that I'm having every day at the moment. So that is my oats and whey for breakfast in the morning, my absolute favourite. I've eaten it for years, will never get bored of it, like I said. I do at the moment have a chicken bagel with light mayo most days, usually as my pre-workout meal. I've been having recently a frozen berry protein smoothie, which I absolutely love, especially now we've got this sun and the really nice weather. It's just so satisfying, so filling, so tasty, love it. And then before bed I do have my yogurt like junk bowl meal. So that's yogurt, apple, chocolate and granola. So I'll obviously show you that later on. But I keep those staples in because otherwise dieting can become really complicated. The last thing you want is to be looking for something brand new for every single meal every single day. I mean, that's quickly going to become overwhelming, and it's why a lot of people get stressed out tracking calories, and it really doesn't need to be that way. There's nothing wrong with having a few staples, especially when you're trying to hit protein targets and macro targets in general. I know that by having those 3 to 4 meals every single day, I'm getting a big chunk of my daily protein target hit. And then the meals around those, or snacks I have around those, tend to differ a little bit, but again, not too much. They're not drastically different. I might have a variety of protein sources, so heck chicken sausages, chicken, tuna, salmon, whatever it might be. I might have rice, I might have couscous, I might just have salad, I might have veg. So I'll switch up things like that, but they're not drastically different meals all the time, because I like to just keep things as simple as possible. Like I said, you don't want to make it overwhelming, and the less you have to think about on a daily basis in terms of your food and all of that, the better, because it means prepping it is going to be so much easier, and every single day you're not then figuring out, oh god, how am I possibly going to hit these targets, because you've already got your staples there and you're just making some other tweaks later on. So flexible dieting is about having a little bit of variety. within your diet. You can obviously, by the nature of the name, be more flexible with it. You don't have to stick to a rigid diet to get results, but equally you don't want to be eating junk food and just ramming absolutely anything in your face. I do like to make sure I've got a lot of nutrients, healthy, nutritious foods going in, foods that are high in volume, that are going to fill me up, that are going to be beneficial to my body when I consume them. They're going to give me energy. They're going to provide me vitamins and minerals. So I'll have like a few portions of fruit. I will have veg. I'll have salad. I'll have colour. And I'll now and again have a little bit of a treat as well, because that is absolutely fine. And like I said, this will stop when my calories start going lower. So at the moment, I'm in a bit of a priming phase. So even though prep really has started, as far as I'm concerned and as far as my coach is concerned, I'm in prep. But what is happening right now is my calories have been gradually going up, just getting my body back to a decent state before we push on, because I was in a bit of an aggressive diet prior to me starting this series of vlogs. I briefly alluded to that previously, and it was cut a little bit shorter. I didn't quite get as much fat off as we'd hoped, because I was ill for a few weeks and I had to completely take out cardio and all of that, so it kind of went to pot at the end. But I did lose about 7 pounds, so it wasn't all for nothing. It just would have been nicer to have lost a little bit more, but doesn't matter. So what we're doing now is just getting my body back to a really decent state. So calories are currently 1,865 on a training day and 1,695 on a rest day. Now obviously, me telling you my calories, I ummed and ahed, shall I say, what calories I'm on throughout. I'm going to, I think, because I just want to share exactly what I'm doing and how it's going for me. But I want you to remember that obviously the calories that I'm on are based on my body, how my body is responding, what activity levels I'm doing, and also they will be changing dramatically as I go through the course of the prep, because bodybuilding prep isn't, I'm not looking for health. This is an extreme goal, and towards the end things will get tough and they're not going to be sustainable. So when I tell you my calories, I'm definitely not advising that you copy them or anything like that, because everybody's caloric needs are different on a daily basis. We're all different heights, different ages, different weights, different activity levels, different metabolisms. We need to do things on an individual basis, which is exactly what me and my coach are doing for me. But anyway, at the moment I'm loving life. My cardio is, like I said earlier, 200 calories a day. I think I said that earlier, did I? Anyway, cardio is currently 200 calories a day, which is absolutely nothing compared to what I've been on before. So I'm making the most of that, doing that in the evenings and enjoying these slightly high calories. For some people, these calories may seem really low, but for me, they're not. I've had to diet previously on low calories, and that's just the way it is. And hopefully after this prep, we can bump them up even further. But for now, I'm just really loving life. I feel like I've got so much energy. I'm happy with the food and the volume that I've got, and I'm just putting my all into training right now, making the most of this priming phase before we get stuck in and really get into the cut, which I'm also really looking forward to. But for now, I'm just gonna ride this out until my coach decides we're gonna drop the hammer and we're gonna go in a little bit harder. I don't know when that'll be. I'm imagining maybe I'll stick here for around about 4 weeks, but I don't know. I'll obviously keep you updated as and when I find out. I have my check-ins once a week, so I will update you along the way. Anyway, I'll stop talking. I'm gonna eat my grenade bar, carry on doing some work with my monster, and I'll pick you back up when I've got my next meal. Okay, next up we've got my chicken bagel. That is sweet chili chicken with some light mayo and just a bagel thin. Again, very simple. My meals are always really simple, but I absolutely love it. I've just stood up so you can see me. My memory card is flashing, so just going to be really quick. It's a little bit later than I anticipated eating this bagel. It's currently 4 p.m. I've been so engrossed in programming, as I usually get, that I just forgot to eat. I keep thinking, oh, I'll finish this bit, I'll finish this bit. Anyway, so it's a little bit later than I planned. I'm just going to eat this now. I will be training within the next hour, going to do an upper body session in the home gym today, and then I've got a consultation call at 6 p.m. So I'll be back in a bit and show you what I've got.
life would treat me. I'd always get right back up, never worry. 'Cause I got a million reasons to keep holding on. Yeah, I got all that it takes to win and overcome. What I got is just a feeling, but it's oh so strong. It goes on and on, on and on. There's something going on inside of me. I feel it growing stronger every beat. I never just believe in what I see. 'Cause I can feel the energy, energy. Cause I can feel the energy, energy. I've met my demons one too many times. They taught me lows are what makes you feel so high. No matter how far my mind would wander, I'd always dare it to go even farther. 'Cause I got a million reasons to keep holding on. Yeah, I got all that it takes to win and overcome. What I got is just a feeling, but it's oh so strong. It goes on and on, on and on. There's something going on inside of me. I feel it growing stronger every beat. I never just believe in what I see. 'Cause I can feel the energy, energy, the energy. I can feel it, I can feel it. 'Cause I can feel the energy, energy. Oh, I can feel it, I feel it, yeah. Oh, I believe it, yeah. There's something going on inside of me. I feel it growing stronger every beat. I never just believe in what I see. 'Cause I can feel the energy, energy. I can feel it, I feel it. Oh, 'cause I can feel the energy, energy.
It's now a lot later. It is now actually 10:30 p.m. So several hours have passed since I last picked up the camera, but because my memory card ran out and I had to go and delete some stuff and swap things over and everything, so I did manage to get some footage on my phone of my upper body training session earlier, which you will have just seen. It wasn't the entire session, but I thought I would get a couple of clips in. I did that in the home studio today. I was meant to have a phone call at 6 p.m, but it was cancelled not long beforehand, so I had a little bit of extra time, and me and Ron just went back out for another walk to finish my steps for the day, and I've actually gone way over my steps. I'm on 15,000 steps now. Target is only 12, so well and truly smashed. After getting steps in, it was actually quite late, so I did tweak my meals around a little bit compared to what I'd planned this morning. So I didn't eat anything before the walk, post-workout. So when I came back, I had the salad, which you will have seen. I had chicken, rice and salad. I just got a quick picture of that on my phone earlier, and now I've done cardio, I've showered, I'm sat down chilling, ready to watch Selling Sunset, and I'm about to enjoy my yogurt bowl. So this is my favourite, my second favourite meal of the day after oats. It's another staple. That is 200 grams of total 0% yogurt, with 30 grams of granola, 3 squares of Lindt sea salt dark chocolate, my absolute favourite, and a Pink Lady apple. It has to be a Pink Lady apple. And with that, I'm going to have this protein shake, which I just grabbed in the shop earlier. I don't actually really like these. I never, well, I say never, I very rarely drink a pre-bottled protein shake. I just prefer to make my own. However, I had 168 calories left and 20 grams of protein to get me to my target, and this is 164 calories and 21 grams of protein. So it pretty much fits the bill. And I didn't have time because of the way it panned out with us going for a walk straight after my workout. I didn't have time to have my big frozen berry protein smoothie, which is what I'd planned to have earlier. It's really, really filling, so I didn't want that too close to my chicken, rice and salad because I needed to do cardio, and now I've got to eat this bowl and I don't really want a big full belly up to the, well, up to here. I feel full when I drink that smoothie before bed. So now I'm just going to chill, watch Selling Sunset. Tomorrow morning I've got my team training, monthly team training, so I won't close the vlog off here. I'll see if I can get any footage in tomorrow and we will go from there. But that is a full day of eating. So I had my oats and whey for breakfast. What else did I have? My chicken bagel. I had chicken, rice and salad. I've got a protein shake and I've got my yogurt, granola, chocolate and apple bowl. I'm pretty sure that's it, isn't it? Chicken bagel. Yeah, I think that's it. Protein bar. Had a protein bar as well, which I did show you. So actually quite a lot of food. It's just not panned out exactly the way I planned, but that's fine. That is the beauty of flexible dieting. So there we go. Anyway, I'm going to watch Selling Sunset and chill, ready for an early start tomorrow for monthly team training with my clients. So I'm looking forward to that. I'll see you in the morning. Bye. Good morning. Excuse how tired I look. I actually got up like 40 minutes before my alarm was due to go off. So I thought, right, I'm going to get up and out and kickstart my day with some steps. It's currently 6:45 a.m. on Saturday, the 27th of May. And I've got my team training class at 8:30. So once a month I put on a class for all of my clients. It's just included as part of their package. It gives me an opportunity to meet them and go over form and technique in real life, things like that. But I've got that at 8:30, so I thought, right, I'm going to get out and do 25 or 30 minutes of steps. That's why I look very, very tired at the moment, because I am still half asleep. But there we go. I'm getting a head start. Then I'm going to go home, have some breakfast, obviously my oats, get to the gym, train the class, and then I'm going to be training legs myself. So I'm going to get training done nice and early today. So again, cardio will be done later on. So I'll pick you back up in a little bit.
And I'm wondering.
It is now 8:15 p.m. on Saturday the 27th of May. The last thing you will have seen were some clips from my team training class this morning, which was really, really good. It was such a good class. We did legs today and it was really nice to see quite a good amount of people there because it is bank holiday weekend and a lot of people couldn't make it. So I was surprised that we had a decent turnout, to be fair. Great class. I trained legs afterwards and then I came home and I've pretty much just been working for the rest of the day. I've done about 5 client training program updates. I've been doing some other admin and then editing this vlog. I had an absolute nightmare doing that, which is probably why I sound so tired. My voice sounds really croaky. But basically my MacBook ran out of storage, so I clicked a button and then everything just started deleting and I was like, oh my god, I don't know where it's all going. So I then had to redo the vlog that I'd already almost finished editing because everything disappeared. So it's been a bit of a nightmare. So I'm now filming this outro and I'm getting it downloaded so that it's all done and I'm not going to lose it again, fingers crossed, so I can get it up on YouTube. So I'm just going to say goodbye for now. I hope you've enjoyed seeing my full day of eating yesterday and a couple of little clips from today. Like I said before, things are going to get a lot more exciting as we get deeper and deeper into prep, but I just want to start from the very, very beginning of the journey, basically. So if you are enjoying following along, please don't forget to like and subscribe to my channel, and I will be bringing loads more content over the next few months. Next weekend, I'm actually away with a few of my clients who are doing a photo shoot, their first ever photo shoot. So I'm really looking forward to that, and I will get some clips, so that will be uploaded in next week's vlog. But for now, I hope you all have a lovely week, and I will speak to you soon. Bye!